So good people, we are asked to find x, which is the length of the square, right? I know it's not drawn up to scale, but this is supposed to be the square. So the way to approach this question, if you can notice, we have the bigger triangle, which is this one, and then we have the smaller one, which is this one, then we have another smaller one, which is that one, then we have a square, right? So the easiest way to solve it is to find the triangle of, I'll just write square one, triangle one, I mean to say triangle 2 and the area of the square. If we add the area of one of the triangle and the area of the triangle number 2 and the area of the square, we will be able to get the area of the bigger triangle. That way we can be able to solve for x, right? So it's going to be the area, I'll just say area of big triangle, it's equal to the area of triangle 1 plus the area of triangle 2 plus the area of the square, right? This is the way we are going to be able to find that x. From there, the area of triangle 1, we know that the area of a triangle is given by what? By half base multiplied by height, right? So we have half. What is the base of triangle 1? The base of triangle 1, it's this x, right? Because we know that all sides of the square are the same, right? They have the same length. So if it's x from here to here, it will be x from here to there and x from here to there, right? So the base will be x, and then the height is 4, right? You can see that the height is going to be 4. And then from there, we have the area of triangle number 2, which is going to be half base. What's the base of this one? The base is 9, right? So the base is 9. What is the height? The height is going to be x plus the area of the square. Area of a square, it's the length squared, right? So it's going to be x multiplied by x, giving us we can just say x multiplied by x, it's fine. From there, we know that this is going to be 4 multiplied by x is 4x divided by 2, that is going to be 2x. And then we have 9x over 2, we are going to have 9 over 2x, right? And then from there, we are going to have x squared, right? And the area of the big triangle, the area of a big triangle, as you can see, the whole of this side is going to be 4 plus x if we add it, right? And the whole of this side is going to be x plus 9, right? So for the area of the big triangle, it's going to be half. What is our base? Our base is x plus 9 multiplied by our height, which is 4 plus x, right? Then from there, we have x squared, right? Let me just put the half there. It's x multiplied by x. You're going to have x squared, and then it's going to be 9x plus 4x, which is going to give us 13x. And then you're going to have 9 multiplied by 4, which is going to give us 36, right? Then from here, you have to multiply by half throughout, right? And then you're going to have half x squared plus 13 over 2x, and then 36, divided by 2, that is going to be 18, right? So we're going to have plus 18, right? So this is what we have so far. And then from here, what we are trying to do is to solve for x, because you can see that the only variable we have is x, right? So we are going to solve for x. And then how are we going to do that? We ensure that everything is going to the left-hand side, everything that has x. The only thing that doesn't have x is this one, right? So this 18, we take it to that side, right? So we'll be having half x squared. We take this to this side, it will be minus x squared, and then we have plus 13 over 2x minus 2x minus 9 over 2x, and then we have negative 18 because it's going to change sign, right? And then from here we have 1 over 2 minus 1, that is going to be negative half, right? It's going to be negative half x squared, and then we are going to have 13 over 2 minus 2 minus 9 over 2. So that is going to give you 0. All of these are like terms. They are going to give you 0, right? So we can write 0x. So we leave it there, and then we have negative 18. So since we have negative on both sides, we divide by negative. So we'll divide by negative half, right? To be exact, to be correct. So it's x squared. And then when we divide 18 by half, that is going to give you 36, right? So you have 36, and then from here, what do? You square root on both sides, because remember the rules of math say what you do on the left hand side, you must also apply on the right hand side. From there, you're going to have x, which is remember that always when you remove the square root, you're going to have the plus minus. So that is going to be plus minus 6. But we know that from this, there's no way that you can have a negative side. So x, the element of x is actually 6. The correct one is actually 6. So that is how you get x. I hope that makes sense. Thank you.